Yeah, that song reminds me of how long it's been since I've played Tetris 99. Excuse me. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Contradiction. If you haven't been watching me play this game, you're probably going to be really confused because it is an FMV story type game. I put it in the tweets, or at least on my Discord, that I was planning on beating this today, and then I look and I see here my progress is like 63%. Thank you, Sham. I really appreciate that. 20 whole months, dude. That's amazing. Anyway. I think we just hit 10 o'clock. Yeah, we did. Alright. Oh, don't worry, I'm using the map and tips. My drink of choice at the moment is a ginger ale. Canada Dry. Got myself hooked up to my G-tube so this doesn't go into my digestive tract, hopefully. But if it does, you know, hey, ginger ale is good for the digestive system, isn't it? Or something? I don't know. Whatever. I do wish that was a thing. I mean, I guess I could go through and, like, you know, go through all of these, but that would take forever. Anyway, what were we doing? I wonder who's in the pub. Okay.
Tell him about Simon.
I really don't think it's my place, darling.
It is your place here.
I just don't want to tell tales.
Tell him about Simon. You know what happens when you don't do as I say.
Oh.
Ah, so it's going to be that kind of evening, is it?
If you play your cards right.
Only if you deal. Problems? Hello, Inspector. See you later.
Saucy indeed. Do I have anything to actually
More questions, if you don't mind.
ask you about? The answer is no.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
So, is Ryan actually in the restaurant? Well, let's see. We got a thing. Just look around, because, you know.
Well, isn't that interesting?
It is? Why is that interesting? What was that? Rebecca's prescription. So you just, like, wandered into her cupboard and, like, oh, hey, you've got these prescriptions. The heck? I know you're an inspector and all that, but, like, seriously, like, warrants, I think they exist in the UK.
The cupboard downstairs, there's a lot of unopened stuff in it.
Is there?
Prescriptions. Made out to you.
Oh. They're just spare painkillers.
Ah.
The chemist always gives us too many. He's a friend of the family.
Oh. Okay. That's cool. That's the only thing I can ask you. Chemist gives him to chemist is a friend of the family. I doubt there's anything I'm gonna get from that. I totally don't believe that either, but you know, right now I'm pretty sure I have absolutely nothing to contradict that with. I don't. That was the priest. That was the That was that was Ryan from Atlas. Visit the lodge again. Right, I haven't pried into Alex. Let's see. Here's the lodge. Let's go talk to Ryan. I'm sure he's made it back here all of a sudden.
Couple more questions, if that's okay. Do you know what the medicine in the cupboard at the pub is for?
You'd better ask Rebecca about that. I'm not exactly sure what's in there. She tends to keep her wares under lock and key. Do you know, our wedding night was quite a surprise.
Uh-huh.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Yeah, sure. Alright. Yeah, they weren't locked at all. Let's see here. Where was the lodge? Do not recall. Let's actually just go walk around first. Check the clearing, because, you know. Oh. Let's check the jetty, because, you know, never know. Could get mugged again. Let's go to Lake Junction. Just, oh, wait, no, that's not where I want to go. Oh, alright. Fine. Map. Here. Path's End. Nothing here. Oh, the Eden's Lodge. Okay. Why would I think to go back here? Oh, it's Simon! Alright, because they were talking about Simon.
Bit careless, Simon. Probably nothing important, but at this stage, I need all the clues I can get.
It's probably nothing important, but you never know. Oh, okay. Everything's suspicious. What did I just pick up? Drop business card for Aztec? Right, and dropped keyring. Sorry. Okay.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
I think you dropped this outside. Someone you know.
Oh, this is just from some IT guy I met. I don't need it.
Good enough. I noticed some numbers on the back. Do you need these?
I don't know. What is it?
1905?
Oh, yeah, that's just a pin for something. It's okay, I can remember it.
So not an offshore savings account or anything?
No, it's not important.
I would hope an offshore savings account wouldn't only have 4 numbers in it. You know, just a thought. No crap, he's suspicious as all hell.
Is this yours?
Yeah. That's from my keys. Where did you find that?
Just outside.
Right. Oh, it must have come off when Nathan dropped my keys off.
Nathan?
He was borrowing my car.
Your car?
That's very trusting.
Yeah, I suppose it is. I am a bit too trusting, really. It's a new car as well.
Wait a minute. You own a new car, but you said your bike is the only way you can get to work.
Aha.
So the bike's the only way you can get to work, yes?
Yeah.
What's wrong with the car?
No, I can't drive the car yet, can I? I don't have my license.
Right.
I got a windfall from an insurance payout. Just figured I'd buy something sensible with it straight away instead
So
of
you
wasting
bought a car without a
What's
license.
the insurance payout?
It was for a laptop. It got stolen down at Atlas.
At Atlas?
Well, they didn't break in. I think they just walked in and took it. The laptop was in a storeroom, but I think the lock was broken, to be honest.
Doesn't sound like they're taking their security very seriously.
No, it doesn't.
Actually, it got a lot better after that.
I think I'll check it anyway.
Must have been a very nice laptop to be able to buy a car with the insurance.
That is
Or a
a-
very cheap car.
That's a very
I'd have to
good
have a talk
point.
with Ryan about his security measures.
That was an extremely good
Okay,
point.
that's it for now. Thank you.
So what's up with Simon's stolen laptop?
Did you know about Simon's laptop being stolen?
Yeah, because it had all my college work on it, which I hadn't backed up or saved.
Well, you're stupid.
Not that it mattered much, but I did buy a new one. And Simon uses it now. When I let him.
What do you know about this?
This is Simon's. I bought this for him when we were on holiday. Has he lost it?
He dropped it.
He can't keep anything.
Yeah, she bought a new laptop. Oh, here, have this back, by the way.
Have you seen this before?
Well, he bought
Nope.
he bought a car with it, because that was sensible.
Sorry, never heard of him.
They're like friends. How would... Never mind.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. I'll probably be back later. Alright, Ryan, you got some explaining to do. I wonder, if I go down this corridor, does this just lead to the kitchen, or... Does this lead... Okay, just leads to the kitchen. Doesn't give me anything new. Got it. Well then, let's go into the atrium. And let's try over here. It says here. A 10 o'clock meeting? No? Alright. Try the lounge door.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
I am very much so wondering too.
Were you at Atlas when Simon's laptop was stolen?
Oh, I believe I was, yes. It was taken from the storeroom in the hallway.
Was it ever recovered?
No, we didn't catch anyone. We're quite exposed out here. Somebody could just wandered along the lanes, seen into the storeroom. It's not particularly secure. They could have been in and out within minutes. That's why we advise people to keep their valuables with them. You can't be too careful these days, Inspector.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
Okay.
Know anything about this?
No, I don't. I'm sorry. We have our own IT chap. Lovely chap, in fact. Fat and sweaty, though. It's like a double act, doesn't it?
What? Okay. There's a trident. Injury. That's not gonna be it. You've never seen the key ring, but you think Simon drives. Although you did say maybe mistaken. So maybe you haven't seen this key ring before. Yeah. Okay. I do need to
Thank
go call
you.
the chief.
Probably be back later.
Let's see, what do we got here? Yeah, what is... Was that a pen number on the business card? Yeah. Oh, James, Rebecca, and Paul, right. Oh god, I gotta ask Paul stuff. Let's go ask Paul stuff.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
And what do you know about Simon's
Yeah.
laptop being stolen from Atlas?
No, I wasn't happy about it.
What did you do about it?
Ryan paid a con man to install a complicated CCTV system.
Close circuit.
Twice the price that it would probably have cost. Seemed to do the trick, though. We haven't had a theft since.
Wait, you have a CCTV system installed? Really? Huh.
Seen this before anywhere?
No.
I don't believe you, but then again, I don't believe anything you say.
Do you know who this is? Dean Hayfield,
It
Aztec.
does.
Sorry, never heard of him. We have some prisoner sort who does our IT.
Some prisoner
Large
sort?
guy. No manners.
Okay. Dang it. Okay, there's probably nothing here.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Not yet. That number has to be important, but I have no idea who it would be about. Like, where would it be from? Yeah, let's go talk to James. You get nothing from him, probably.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Seen this before?
Don't think so.
Okay.
Recognise this at all?
Yeah, he fixed my laptop.
Does he live locally?
I think so.
Okay. He is definitely a man of few words. Nothing for scrying. Doesn't know about that. Doesn't know about that. Doesn't recognize a car. Lisa. Repaired his laptop. Repaired his laptop.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Probably. Ugh. Two things I asked Rebecca about. Yeah, we're trying to figure out what that PIN number is all about. Let's go ask Rebecca.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Have you seen this before?
No.
Good to know.
Do you know anything about this?
No, sorry.
Well, I'm glad I came here. Hello, Mr. Sirius. Bottles. Twisted necklace is some kind of thing.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
See, here's the thing. Like, there's probably a point where I need to use this. But unfortunately, like, and I've probably seen where I've needed to use it before. But, like, the game doesn't remind you where things are at. Like, for instance, the place where I used the flashlight last time. The first time I was in this garage, and he's like, "Oh, I can't see anything," and he left. There was no reminder of that anywhere. You had to remember that was a thing. Let's go call the chief real quick. I'm trying to remember.
Made a bit of a discovery at the pub, Chief. Apparently Rebecca takes what I think is a morphine derivative. She had some on prescription in a cupboard at the pub.
What did she say about that?
Well, I couldn't make her out, to be honest, but she didn't admit it was morphine. And I saw Ryan taking something from the cupboard too. Didn't see what it was, though.
It could have been the same thing. Well, check it out and get back to me, will you?
Certainly will. Speak later.
Okay, bye-bye.
The chief sounds not impressed with you, just saying. Is there anything left here? No. Alright. Is there any point I can use this thing? Yeah. Agreed. Now. Let's go over here. Now. Yeah. I don't think I can, though. Let's see.
A few more questions, please.
Can't really ask him anything else. Let's see here. Storeroom. Storeroom isn't particularly secure. Why are you always the one that lies? This isn't gonna do anything. Yeah, I didn't think so. Liam's death. He seemed happy. Thought we had something there for a second. Doesn't keep any medicines on set. Oops. This wouldn't make any sense. It would have been the top one if that was a contradiction. Okay. I mean, this has to be something. Never heard the IT consultant has their own IT consultant. Has ever tried a homebrew? Doesn't. I don't know. This wouldn't make any sense. Poster designed by an agency, but you have your own IT guy. No, thank you. Okay. Problems still really doing it can't be her. This Chris and Liam doesn't bring from his death. People are free to do what they like. You advise students to keep their valuables with them? I don't think that's a contradiction. Dad was playing guitar, interested, has a goal for a new year. So he's carried, dealt with them for a month. Third eye. That's Nathan, wasn't it? That'd be funny if that was an odd contradiction somehow. Argument in the pub usually. What's this at 6:30? And yet the laptop was taken from the storeroom. But usually leave for access points. No, alright. Keyring. He's never seen the keyring before. And he doesn't know anything about. He says he thinks Simon drives. He says he thinks that Simon drives. He never said he knows Simon drives. No.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Yeah, that was to a car we've already used it. That was to a garage. I don't think so. No. You don't... On this game, you don't actually use items on items, as far as I've seen. But... it's an interesting point. I wonder... Hold on. I wonder if there's more here than meets the eye. No. Okay. I don't know. Village Hall. Is there a... No. No. Hey, Mr. House, could I ask you about the... No? Okay. This is where we use the remote control, but we've already done that, yeah. It doesn't let us do it again. Just for shits and giggles, I guess. Drop the keyring. Alright. Alright, well, while we're thinking about this, I actually need to use the restroom. I'm on a LASIK, so unfortunately, that has to happen a lot more in the morning. So, anyway, I'll be right back, guys. Let's think about this, and we'll see what happens. Alright, I'm back. Alright, Simon has to be the contradiction, right? I mean, Simon has to be lying.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
What is pin on the back of the card? Which is stupid. Had his laptop stolen. No. Stolen from a... Alright, so whole things about the laptop. Know anything about that? It's Ryan's car, so it's not gonna matter as much. Shop. We already did that. Yeah, we already tried. See, so the contradiction has to involve one of these, like one of these things here, because we've already had all of the answers above this, which means we could have gotten that contradiction earlier. The contradiction has to involve one of these 4 things first, and then anything else from above here. So one of the 2 has to be here. Muffin lends his car to friends. We've already determined that he didn't have a car. There's nothing in his laptop I could do anything with, though. Laptop wasn't his. Yeah. Back of the car. Laptop stolen from a store. No. That doesn't make any sense. Ah! Could. Yeah, well, could be.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
No. Use Simon laptop for her college work. But I need a laptop for them both. She used Simon's laptop. She's never heard of the Ike. I mean, the hint is giving us that. Wait, what did the...
that's all for the moment. Thank you.
What did the chief say? Let's remember what the chief just said. Normally what he's got going on is finding out more about the prescription medicines, who takes them. Okay, so we should focus on that, actually.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
He's not gonna know
Be
about
back later on, if that's okay.
She doesn't know about the prescriptions.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
It's gotta be Rebecca then, right? stomach tube. Oh, wow. And it did, and it fell apart, so I got ginger ale stomach acid all over me. That's alright. That's what towels are for. I really need a larger, like, you know, the thing you put wheels, like chairs with wheels on over carpet, whatever that's called. Yeah, I need a lot of that. Yeah, exactly. You have to, like, use that information as in, like, up here, but you can't use it against each other to interrogate each other. It's slightly annoying.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay. Right, exactly. Okay. Chemist gives them too many and is a friend of the family. Okay. What? The game just started a new instance. I'm not even sure why. Alright, doesn't know about that. He's very drunk. Was she drunk? Or was she on painkillers? Some bottles would know. Doesn't know Simon made homebrew, buys from a microbrewery, doesn't buy from kitchen breweries. I've seen the Black Mirror before. Wait. Doesn't take any drugs or medicines. Hey!
Aha.
So, you don't take any medicines except for prescription painkillers.
Well, they're not actually for me, they're Ryan's.
Oh.
For some reason, the chemist always makes them out to my name. He's a...
Oh, for some reason.
Does Ryan need prescription painkillers?
Yes, he's got arthritis.
Really? He's young to suffer from that, isn't he?
He doesn't have it badly, but he does need medication from time to time.
What medicine is it?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest. Ryan will know.
So Ryan's the one using the prescriptions.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might have a word with him, work out exactly what this medicine is.
Okay. Yep, we got a new clue.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Okay. Sorry, I got a little distracted, so I'm gonna watch it again.
So, you don't take any medicines except for prescription painkillers.
Well, they're not actually for me, they're Ryan's. For some reason, the chemist always makes them out to my name. He's an old gentleman.
Does Ryan need prescription painkillers?
Yes, he's got arthritis.
Really? He's young to suffer from that, isn't he?
He doesn't have it badly, but he does need medication from time to time.
What medicine is it?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest. Ryan will know.
Isn't it written on the bag? Whatever. Anyway. Exactly. And what do you know about this? What is that? It's a drawing of a cane I made in my notebook. And that's to represent your arthritis. How would I know that? I don't know.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Tell me about your arthritis.
Oh, you found out about that.
I'm an inspector.
Well, yes. I'm old before my time.
That's very unlucky to have it so young.
Well, I take a lot from life, Inspector, and sometimes life likes to give you a little bit back. I mean, it's not too bad, it's not too debilitating. It's mainly some in my right hand, some in my left hand. It's not particularly a problem. Makes it difficult to hold small things, though.
You're holding a glass!
For it.
I get a prescription painkiller.
How often do you need that?
Not often, as and when. I keep some here, I keep some at home. It's not a problem.
Keep some at home. Really? Okay. Yeah, right? Yeah. Okay, let's see here. So arthritis in his hands. He takes prescription killers for his arthritis. Keeps work. Arthritis is not a problem. Alright. Wait, doesn't allow drugs or alcohol on the premises, except you keep some here. Or not. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, he's alive. Of course he is. Okay. Wait a minute. He dabbles in playing the guitar, except the arthritis isn't a problem. Or has arthritis in his hands. And he dabbles in playing the guitar. Where's that at? Crap. Okay, never mind. Yes, that's a good point. The contradiction be like right here? No, okay. Maybe
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Yeah, let's see what the tip says. My guess is that we're going to want to go ask every single bullet person about the thing. Ask Simon, Emma, and Paul about it. Yeah, okay. Let's go talk to Simon and Emma at 10 o'clock at night. I'm sure they won't mind. I've been knocking at the door at all hours.
Thank you.
Pretty much.
Did you know about Ryan's arthritis?
Ryan? He's got arthritis?
Apparently.
Oh, I didn't know. I hadn't noticed he had any problems.
Okay.
That's all for the moment. Thank you. Did you know about Ryan Rand's arthritis?
Arthritis? I didn't think Ryan had arthritis.
Interesting. Yeah, I want to go back,
back later on if that's okay.
Yeah, a lot of things don't add up here. Didn't notice Ryan having any physical problems. Okay. Now wait a minute. Well, I knock on the window to go directly to Emma because I don't know. What's brought us? Guitar except they didn't notice him having physical problems. Okay, maybe not. No, that wouldn't do anything.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Let's see here. She says she just didn't know Ryan had arthritis. Organize the photos. That's all about Paul. And often playing at the pub, and yet you didn't know Ryan had arthritis. Okay. Maybe he just doesn't have arthritis. It's actually probably more closer to the truth.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
All right, let's go ask our perpetual liar, Paul.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
I need to cut a longer one of these things. It's just to hold all my tubing and whatnot from my pick line. Just everything keeps falling out today for some odd reason. It's just annoying. Okay. What in the world? Why? Okay. No, stop it. Under there. There. Okay. Ryan's arthritis.
When did Ryan begin to suffer from arthritis?
Ryan doesn't suffer from arthritis.
Really?
The only thing that Ryan suffers from is a pathetic inability to deal with any kind of discomfort. He pulled his back sometime last year. Since then, he's going around telling everybody he suffers from arthritis.
I thought he had medication for it.
Oh, he only has medication because his GP, who is almost as dysfunctional as he is, keeps prescribing it for him.
So you don't believe he really has arthritis?
Not at all.
Huh. I wish I could do something with that. Ryan can't play the guitar. No. Okay, Ryan pulled his back last year. He did give me a lot of info, none of which I can really use on anyone else. Okay. Something like that, yeah.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Call the chief again. We've already actually contradicted that one, so it was red.
Still calling, Jack?
Yes, Chief, afraid so. Got a bit more news. Apparently the prescription I found does belong to Ryan. It's for his arthritis.
Arthritis? Ryan? Has he told you this, or...?
He explained it, yeah. It seemed genuine enough. Although it's impossible to tell with Ryan.
Well, keep at him. You need to find out who's taking it, when they're taking it, and where they're taking it. You're getting closer, though, Jenks. Keep it up.
Thanks, Chief.
Bye-bye.
where they're taking it. Yeah.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind. That's all for the moment. Thank you.
I mean, where else would you take it but the kitchen? I've not seen a storeroom, no, sadly. Use the drop to this card. Dang. Use the aptitude test. I've not seen the storeroom, no. I don't know where it's at. Why do we keep putting stuff in front of doors? We tried using this in here, didn't we? Yeah. Of course there's a problem. There's multiple problems here.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Okay. Yeah. Said it would belong to Rebecca. It's not a contradiction. It's a home. Rebecca. Locked in the cupboard. We're getting there, maybe. I don't know. Rebecca, although his arthritis is not a problem. Dang it. This makes no sense when it's clearly his. Arthritis. Wait, has no interest in drugs, except he takes painkillers. Okay, never mind. Hey, Teach. Ah. Keep medications on site. Use painkillers at work. There we go.
So, you don't keep any medicines on site at Atlas?
No.
Except your prescription painkillers?
Well, these are not available to the students.
But they are kept on site?
Yes, but they're locked away. They're kept in the storeroom. Nobody would have access to them.
You're sure about that?
Absolutely sure.
And what are the painkillers, Ryan?
They're painkillers. Just painkillers. Normal painkillers.
Paracetamol, codeine, morphine.
Well, all right, they're morphine tablets, yes.
Oh,
Jeez.
really?
Oh, come on, Inspector. I know what you're thinking, but there's no way Kate could have had access to them.
Because they're in the storeroom.
Well, not just that. She wouldn't have even known about them, or where they were.
Sure about that?
Yes.
Except...
So it is morphine Ryan's taking. The pieces are starting to come together. Now I just have to work out how Kate got hold of it. If it was Ryan's morphine she got hold of course.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Where's the storeroom at? Come on, where's the storeroom at? Come on. Give it to me, game. Where is this storeroom at? Didn't think so. Okay. Right, yeah, exactly. Call the chief for an update again? Dude's gonna be pissed at me at this point. That's right.
Go on, Jenks.
Chief, Ryan's taking morphine for his arthritis.
Oh, well done. Where does he keep it?
Under lock and key, so he says. Insisted nobody could have had access to it.
Well, we know that's a load of rubbish, don't we? You're on to it, Jenks. Which means all you have to do is keep the pressure up. Crack in.
You okay, Chief?
Gotta go. Bye-bye.
Yeah, exactly, right? She doesn't believe that nobody can have access to morphine. So I press on it. Yeah, I agree. Alright, back to Ryan. He must have something else he's not telling us.
Couple more questions, if that's okay?
It's a fair point, actually. Wait, the storeroom isn't particularly secure!
Aha. So the storeroom isn't particularly secure, yet you keep your morphine tablets in there. I thought you said no one could get access to the morphine, but they could, quite easily, couldn't they, Ryan?
I didn't mean that storeroom. I meant a different storeroom. I keep them in there.
Different one.
Okay. So where was it locked up?
It's upstairs. It's got a combination lock on it. Nobody could have access to it except me and Dad. Nobody.
I might have a look at that if you don't mind.
Don't mind at all.
There it is.
A combination locked room, I see. Well, I might have a look around for that. See how secure and combination locked it really is.
There it is. So here's the question. What was Simon doing with the, What's Simon doing with the combination lock? Right? Well, I got in real easy.
Welcome to the mirror room.
The fuck?
This exercise is all about identifying the difference between the image one presents to the world and one's real self, which lies deep in our unconscious. As you move through the network of mirrors, practice seeing yourself as a stranger. The more you separate from your persona, the more aware you will become of your true desires and ambitions. Chant with us. I am free from my image. I am free from my past.
Hey, Crystal.
I am free from myself. I am free from my image.
What?
I am free from my past.
Yeah, right.
I am free from myself. I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself. This exercise involves the use of liberation masks.
Oh.
You have now completed Module 1. Module 2 covers boundary testing, threshold testing, and extreme testing.
Yeah.
Please read the notes carefully before attempting the module.
It's called Contradiction. What kind of a storeroom is this? You know, I'll contemplate that while I go get something to drink. I need a drink after that. I don't have any, and I'm actually not supposed to have any alcohol because of chemotherapy and stuff. But still. Anyway, I'll be right back. Again, sorry about the constant breaks, but again, I'm on a LASIK, because I have too much stuff like swelling and whatnot. So I got a lot of liquid in me, so I got to pee again. But I need to get something to drink too, because this game's going nuts. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm sitting here thinking, I don't keep my liquid oxycodone locked up or anything, but I'm pretty sure mine is more secure than this guy's. What in the world is this whole thing? That is the trippiest trip in the trip they've ever seen. Ryan, you have some splaining to do.
A few more questions, please.
Yeah, one very important question.
Can you tell me what you know about the mirror room upstairs?
Oh, you found that then?
Yeah.
Well, it's very similar to the costumes, Inspector. It's designed to help the students look at themselves differently.
And what do you do with the mirrors?
You look at yourself, Inspector. You look at yourself until you start seeing yourself as others do. And you don't see yourself as you do anymore. It really, the idea is that you can see yourself eventually any way you wish.
So why in a locked room?
To make sure you're not distracted, that's all.
How often is it used?
Not often, a few times a month. Some students find it useful, some don't.
Okay. Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I love that myself.
Okay, that's it for now.
Yeah, exactly. He's not worried about that at all. Simon, Emma, Rebecca, and Paul. Yeah, okay. Yeah, like, how did Simon have just the code for that? I'd love to know that one. Like, why were you just carrying it around? And why did you, like, not care that my guy had it?
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Do you know about the mirror room at Atlas?
Yeah.
What's it used for?
Well, it's mainly for the auto-hypnosis module. You go in and you stare into the mirror and you go into a trance. Then, when you're ready, you come back out.
You mean the one they said they don't use anymore?
You want to.
Oh, no. There's certain times when you're allowed in, and only they know the combinations anyway, so you can't really get in.
But you don't know the combination?
No.
You had it written down on the back of the card! No! No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
So you didn't know the combination to the locked mirror room?
Nope.
Except you'd written it down, hadn't you? This is the combination to the mirror room, Simon, that you wrote. It isn't a pin, it's a combination.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of...
You see, this sort of thing makes me suspicious, Simon. What were you doing in there that you didn't want anyone, including me, to find out?
It's just part of the course, isn't it? I just wanted to go in there when I was ready.
You just said they didn't let you in.
You didn't give the number to anyone else?
No.
Simon, there was morphine kept in that room that might have played a part in Kate Vine's death. Did Kate have the number?
Yes, okay. We both went in.
Together?
Uh-oh.
We were trying to outdo each other. We both tried to morphine.
What do you mean trying to outdo each other?
It's part of the course. To see how
Yeah,
far you
this
can
is
push
massive.
yourself. To see if you could do something you wouldn't normally do.
Like take drugs?
When was this?
A few months ago.
How often did you try it?
Only that once. I'd never do it again.
How about Kate?
I don't know. Sorry.
Nice.
So that's how Kate got the morphine. But what exactly does this testing involve? Could this have been what killed Kate? 11 o'clock. Just an hour left to solve this thing.
Haven't searched the woods for a while. I've seen Gavin ask about Rebecca Paul. Okay. So we're here. We might as well just go check with Rebecca real quick. I like how the music is getting more and more dramatic.
Do you know anything
Yeah, I
about
agree,
a locked
yeah.
room at Atlas with mirrors in it?
Not off the top of my head, no. I think that's a question for Ryan.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Let's check the restaurant real quick. Nope. Okay, didn't think so. I like how James is basically not even in this anymore. Yep.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Can you tell me about the room with the mirrors at Atlas? The one with the combination lock?
How did you get in there?
I was given the code for the combination.
By Ryan?
Well, nobody else is allowed to know the code, are they?
And not in theory.
So how's the room used on the course, then?
It's a meditation room where the students can reflect on themselves, literally.
And what about the CD?
That helps too. It's part of the program.
So you send the students into the room, they put the CD on, they stare into the mirrors. And how long does this last for?
Super
Until
serial.
the CD finishes or they fall asleep. What else would you like to know?
I'd like to know what they're doing in there. That's what I want to know. And for meditation. Except auto-hypnosis isn't used in the course anymore. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, who else have I talked to? Yeah, I need to ask them about that. Maybe, yeah. It talked about going to the
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
woods first, so let's go there first.
Do you know about the mirror room at Atlas?
Mirror room. No, I heard about it, but I think it was only for the students later on in the course. Something like that.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Alright, let's go investigating the woods, shall we? This always goes well. Oops. Actually, go back to the junction. Get nothing here. I like how we just put like a blue filter over everything to make it look night. It works-ish. Okay, back to the junction. Exactly. Towards the clearing. There we go.
Just keep pushing. Just keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. You can push it all the way in, Tom, if you want to.
Oh, Jesus.
Excellent, Tom.
Excuse me. Would someone care to tell me exactly what's going on here?
Don't come any closer.
That man needs a doctor.
No, he doesn't.
I don't need a doctor. I'm fine. Go away.
What is this?
A test.
Of what?
What does it look like?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a threshold test. A pain threshold test. I thought, you were supposed to be good at working things out. Inspector Jenks.
And so this would be for Atlas, would it? Kyle?
Ooh.
You disappear now.
It's not a good idea to talk to a police inspector like that.
Do you want me to make you?
It's okay, Tom.
Tom.
Mr. Jenks won't be bothering us anymore.
Don't make any rash commitments.
Keys.
Well, well. You really should take more care of your things, Ryan.
How do you know they're Ryan's keys?
Is your keys, Kyle?
No.
Oh, he kept them something. What did he keep?
So that's threshold testing, is it? Sticking a skewer through your hand? I could just ask Ryan or Paul directly about this, but I think I'll bide my time. See what I can do with this key fob first.
Oh, car key fob. Oh, I know exactly where to go with that. What are you gonna do? Drive it off? Oh, it's the right, the passenger side. Forgot. UK. Nora, 31 months, bro. Thank you so very much for that. That's insane. Yeah, you think so.
Bingo.
What in the world?
What have you been up to? Be very interesting to see how he explains this one.
A $500 check to Katie. Okay, fine. Or pound, sorry. Absolutely, man. This guy stick around because after this, apparently we're going to play a horror game.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Yeah, a few more questions.
Would you like to explain what this is, please, Ryan? £500 intended for Kate. It fell out of your car. At least I assume that's your car on the driveway at Brandon House.
I suppose so.
So why were you going to give Kate £500, Ryan?
It was just a little incentive, that's all. Just a little incentive.
Not very little, Ryan. £500.
She was a very good student. We heard that she was leaving. We wanted to give her something.
But you didn't.
Well, obviously not.
Are you sure there wasn't any other reason you might want to give her this? Personal reason?
No!
Well, I'd like to keep hold of this for a little while, if you don't mind.
Well, don't consider it a bribe, will you, Inspector?
It's not made out to him, so... It's gotta be shut-up money. It's gotta be shut-up money. Enjoyed the course, feel happy, but she wanted to leave. Okay, never mind. It's pretty close, yeah. Gotcha. No, that was the blackmail! Emma and him were gonna blackmail him because Ryan was having an affair with Emma.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Oh, we need to go talk to Emma.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
How would she not know about the money? Wait a minute. I think you're the one who told me about that. Hey, try to... How would she not know about the money? That's gotta be what it's for. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. I know.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
It's the argument at the pub. He has to know what the argument at the pub was for.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
I wonder what James is up to. Oh, hello. Why are you getting a delivery at 11 o'clock at night? Bro.
Just Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
It's blue o'clock in the evening, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Yeah, so what the hell?
Now, why do you think Ryan might want to give Kate a cheque for £500?
I've really no idea. Where did you find it?
Just outside.
You better ask him.
You think Ryan was interested romantically in Kate?
I know he has a weakness for blondes, but I didn't think it had gone so far as his offering them cash.
Doesn't seem like she's blonde to me. Could be wrong. Yeah.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Exactly. Where did... Oh, I know what you... Okay. I know what you gotta do. Yeah, where did James put those boxes? Oh. You would have put them up here. In the greenhouse, maybe? Not that one. In the other greenhouse, maybe?
So James is interested in poppy pods, is he? I think he's got some explaining to do.
The hell is that? Is it though? I mean, pot's like marijuana. It's the weed. Poppy seed pot. Okay. Hey James, just wonder what the fuck.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Gotta be an opioid, yeah.
What can you tell me about several boxes of dried poppy pods in the greenhouse back there?
Feel free to take some if you want.
What are they for, James?
Decoration? Why?
They're not for decoration.
There's a big market for them among the over 70s.
So what are you doing with them?
Selling them to grannies.
Okay, James, let's just cut to the chase. Are you extracting opium from them?
Me? I can honestly say I've never done anything like that, Inspector.
Sure about that?
Scout's honour.
And who was the guy delivering them?
A friend. Someone gave them to him. He asked me if I wanted them. I said I'd have a look and see if I liked them.
You just thought you'd have a look? No particular reason?
I'm a plant scientist, that's what I do.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you ever sold them to anyone else?
I only got them a few minutes ago.
In the past. You know Kate's body had opium in the blood when it was found?
No, I didn't. Hey, that's nothing to do with me.
You better start talking, bro. Selling the pod to pensioners. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. No, it doesn't do it for the money. You definitely wouldn't know about the money. Never extracted opium from the pods. It seems wrong, but I can't.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
A lot of things I haven't asked them about yet. Chief, I know it's 11, but I just found an opium ring. Saying, probably do something about that.
Got something interesting, Jenks?
Very much so, sir. An interesting discovery in Ryan's car. A cheque for £500 from Ryan made out to Kate.
Blimey, how does he explain that?
He said it was an incentive. Apparently he'd heard she was thinking of leaving the course.
What made her so special that they were willing to pay her to stay?
Just a good student, I suppose.
Nah, doesn't add up. £500 is a lot more than an incentive, Jenks.
Yeah.
You can buy questions in Parliament for that kind of money. Sounds pretty desperate. Keep on at Ryan about it. Oh, and get yourself another drink.
Another drink. Thanks, Chief.
I'm having one. Right.
I'm having one. Yeah. I wonder.
Questions,
I
please?
wonder if that's how they're getting the morphine and it's not from the chemist.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Poppy pods?
Ever come across anyone selling them, using them?
No.
Okay.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Never played any of the Far Cry games. It's by my own failing. If anyone's gonna know about these things, it's gonna be Rebecca.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Best not to ask Rebecca about the money for Kate. Okay.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Go on.
Ever come across anyone trying to sell them or anything
Go
like
on!
that? Maybe even
That's
here?
an answer.
Not that I remember.
I don't believe you. God, the way she said that
Thank
was
you.
so suspicious.
Probably be back later.
It's just like, go on. Hey, Simon,
Questions,
I'm
if you don't
back.
mind. Odd question, but have you ever seen anyone handling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? As in, for opium? No. Though James did have opium tea once, I think.
Where did he get it from?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't ask. James does his own thing.
What does opium tea taste like?
But I don't know. I didn't try it.
Really?
I didn't want to risk it, did I? But I went to hospital once. I had codeine, and I went into anaphylactic shock. The doctor said it was an opium derivative, apparently, so...
He's allergic to opiums. James wants to he doesn't know about poppy pods. Yeah, what about it? I don't think this is going to do anything, but... Right, yeah, but... Hold on. Is this an opioid, though? I don't think that's an opioid. Well, I know codeine is. I'm talking about this salvia plant thing. Hallucinogenics aren't opiates, right?
Thank you. Probably be back later. Strange question. Have you ever known of anyone selling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? Don't think so. Isn't that opium?
Kind of. It's okay.
She got real quiet real fast off that. Didn't she? I don't like it. I don't like it. I really don't have anything... Oh! Probably just saying it's okay you don't know anything. Right? How would Emma not know? I still wonder how the hell. Oh, that's not a contradiction. Okay, drink problem, didn't see Kate very often. Blah, 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 blah. Like beer, late drinks wine, and spirits. Yeah, she didn't say anything about that sound again.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Alright, Ryan. I love how everyone's still awake at 11 o'clock at night, just gotta say. It's really nice, all of you.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Know anything about poppy pods? Come across anyone selling them or anything?
Poppy pods? Well, don't tell anyone, Inspector, but I hear that you can make opium out of those. Why do you ask?
Doesn't matter.
What? Very odd. That's also true. And they're standing in the same spots. Is that the only thing he ever said about Emma? Wait, students aren't bribed or coerced in any way. Except you gave Kate a check for £500.
So, students aren't coerced or bribed in any way. Except Kate.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Throw the glass
You
out.
said you were going to give Kate the £500 as an incentive. That's coercion, isn't it?
I really don't think you could call it coercion, Inspector. It was an incentive, that's all, a little encouragement.
So, how often do you use incentives?
Okay, incentive is probably the wrong word. The money was just to see how Kate would respond. It was part of her assessment.
Assessment?
We have to assess students as they progress. We don't use conventional methods like sitting an exam or anything like that.
You do!
People pay for this course per session. We have to know if they're committed or not.
So you're assessing their progress and testing their commitment?
Yes, we are. We have to. This is a business, not a charity.
So Ryan's claiming the money was part of Kate's assessment. And did this assessment also involve threshold testing, I wonder? Or was the money for something else?
Of course, we know what the money was for. At least I do. Argument of the pub. There's no alternative reason for giving this. Ah. Yeah. Alright, let's see here. Shoot, where was that? Yeah, where was that other contradiction? That crap. Okay. Gave money to a test assessor. But you use the aptitude test. He didn't know about the poppy seeds. They didn't give me much for that, though. Students pay for the course per session. Students pay for the course per session. Students pay for the course per session. That seems wrong. Those dolls, though. Where is that at? Dahlbergson. They carry these things around for a month. Maybe not. 2 times a week. Gotta keep forgetting that one. Keep forgetting where that new contradiction's at because it's hidden so deep into everything else. See, I didn't get any new something, so there has to be something else here. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta pee again. Alright, I'm back. I just have to do something I'm not going to want to be on camera for real quick. Speaking of opioids, I have a fentanyl patch that I actually need to change. Let's see here. What is today? Today's the 5th, right? I'll write down when I did this too. 7, 5, 2 p.m. We already did that. We already got that one. I think. Is that the one we just did? Yeah, that's where we learned that the students pay per session. That's gotta be something, though. I don't know why it's gotta be, but it feels like it's gotta be something. Alright, we're back. Fully now. Alright, gave Kate money to test or assess her. Students pay for course per session. Yeah, I know. So when it's read like this, like that means we've contradicted this already. Gives Kate the money to assess. Kate the money to assess her. But he hadn't suspected her of any emotional problems, no? To enjoy the course, no detectable problems. Except, gave the money to assess her. No? Okay. Oh, sorry, yeah. It's last Friday. This seems like this is wrong. I mean, we know it's wrong. Students' paper session. No. Techniques. Ain't that the damn truth? Wait, you said it was an incentive. But give the tester? No. One Kate wanted to leave, but we already tried this. No. Get rid of self-doubt.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Let's see what the tip says here. Call the chief for an update. Okay. Chief, I've already called you like 3 times at 11 o'clock here, but...
Well, Ryan claims that the money was something to do with Kate's assessment rather than being a bribe or anything like that.
I'm sure he does.
But I couldn't get any further with it, unfortunately. However, I did see someone delivering boxes of poppy pods to James Wilson.
What? Wilson's making opium as well?
Possibly. I can't get any further with him either.
Right. What's the connection between Wilson and Thompson again? I've totally forgotten my brain.
They both used to live at the farmhouse before Simon moved out with Emma.
So they've got history together. Well, we're missing something here, Jenks. Just try and quiz both of them. Find out about these poppies.
Okay, thanks, Chief.
So we're looking in the wrong place for contradiction right now. And I say it's gotta be with James. I went the wrong way.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Used for decoration, selling the pot. Never extracted opium from the pods. pods from a friend who didn't want them. No. Strong decorations. Alright, what else do you know about Simon? I saw Simon about a month ago. No. It's got to be something with Simon.
Thank you.
Try Simon.
Probably be back later.
Let's try Simon. James is too high strung for
A few more questions, please.
lying
Thank you.
to me. Wait, he's allergic to opioids. He lived at the farmhouse, right? Did you tell me that? Did I know that?
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Let's see what this clue actually says. Just finding out more about the connection between James and Simon, the history together, and what they both know about the poppy pods.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Together. But maybe somebody else is lying about them both. It's possible. Simon, homebrew, doesn't like beer, only drinks wine and hates spirits. That's not. As far as I know, I can't, like, undo one of these. It's really annoying. It's not gonna do anything. Ugh. Yeah, it does. Okay, the only thing she's giving me is she doesn't know anything about the poppy pods. That's it. Like in this hour of the game. So this would be her only thing.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Problems with 3 of these. Oh, there's gotta be something with him and James. Test. Easy to lie on the form. Not do anything to hurt anybody. Costume shop. Wait a minute. Hold on. Where was it? Where is it? The bottles. James, often. James thinks the government is tracking him. And yet he drank a tea once? No. Allergic to opioids. No. Sold some to James. No. Yeah.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
You know, maybe I'm thinking too hard about that. Maybe it's neither one of them, because we're going to investigate their relationship.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Barn or selling poppy pods. Yes. Four. Oh, come on. Saturday. James can't spell single words. We know he sells them. Come on, this has to be right? We should James at any other point. I doubt it. Yeah, I know.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Back to James, I guess.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Oh, this is so frustrating. Simon's homebrew. Herbal tea for Simon's homebrew. But Simon said he didn't drink it. I think I've tried all these though. Is there anything else about Simon in any of these answers? Anything with that? Helpful. Helpful. Not helpful. Helpful. I don't quite remember. Probably did, but we're trying again. Don't grow any other drugs. Ah! I've only used one cheat so far. Only one. Really don't want to use another, but I might have to.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Thanks, game. Doesn't know anything about him. No. My thought is that James and Simon are like two easy targets.
Couple more
and that
questions,
it's
if that's
entirely
okay.
possible that something else somewhere else. All right. Lisa. What about Lisa? Guilt. Paul and Lisa. Costume shop.
Thank you. Probably be back later. A few more questions, please.
Sounds bike. Sounds homebrew. Unavoidable.
Thank you. Probably be
Alright,
back
so
later.
I'm just not sitting here forever. Because this is making for a very uninteresting stream. I'm just gonna do it. I don't care. Simon took morphine with Kate in the mirror room. God, I'm an idiot. Right? Freaking hell.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Mirror room. Took morphine in the mirror room, but you're allergic to opioids. Ah!
You and Kate took morphine in the mirror room. That's what you said, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're allergic to opiates, Simon. Opium. You didn't take the morphine at all, did you?
Well, no, I didn't. Kate did, though.
I thought you were trying to outdo each other. That was the point, wasn't it?
We weren't trying to outdo each other as such.
Go on.
Ryan wanted me to test Kate. To see how far she would go to be prime candidate.
What candidate?
Prime candidate. It means the best person in the group, basically.
You get an award for that?
But you do it in pairs. One person's the tester, it's me, and the other person's the...
victim?
Well, it's not like that. It's completely consensual. It's just boundary testing. Ryan wanted me to test Kate.
Because they thought she was the best student?
Well, maybe. I don't know. I just did what I was told, okay?
Except you decided to give her morphine. To break the law.
Well, I can't change that now, can I? She didn't die of a morphine overdose, did she?
She died because she drowned. But she drowned for reasons that aren't clear. Atlas seemed to have this all neatly worked out. If Simon's telling the truth, Atlas are lighting the fuse and then retiring to a safe distance, letting students test themselves and push themselves to their limits while avoiding all comeback. Is this what happened to Kate? That's all for the moment. Thank you. Do you know what a prime candidate is at Atlas?
Yes, it's what every student wants to be. It's the best student.
You get your picture on the
You
wall,
get a great high-paid job
plaque,
afterwards. I don't think that really happens, though.
Did you know anyone in the running to be prime candidate?
What, like Simon? I don't think they picked Simon, to be honest. Well, he's got too many morals, and you can't have both at Atlas.
Morals are incompatible with Atlas. Wait a minute. Didn't you say earlier? Hold on. Alright, so maybe.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Watch Rebecca be the one who drowned her. I feel like Ryan is way too easy as a suspect.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Now, tell me what a prime candidate is.
You're learning a lot, aren't you, Inspector? Prime candidates are simply the best students, the ones with the most potential.
And what benefits do they get from that?
Well, they get the top job.
Which is?
Well, we have a deal with various multinationals. We train students to be exceptional, truly exceptional. And they get a wonderful top job. It's a very simple deal.
And how do you decide who the prime candidate is? Do you test students?
No.
Did you ever, say, ask Simon to test Kate, for instance?
Oh, you've actually been speaking to Simon, haven't you? I really wouldn't trust anything that Simon Thompson says. You know, he spent the best part of 2 months trying to undermine Kate. No. Now, Simon Thompson, it really isn't my place to speculate, but if you're looking for motives, Inspector, he certainly had a few motives. More than I.
A motive to kill her, do you mean?
Now, that's very interesting, Inspector. Well, that's up to you to decide.
Students aren't tested, except... Hold on. Didn't you say this earlier? Yeah. But I don't have that here. There it is.
Aha. Well, which one is it, Ryan? Do you test students or not?
Well, some of them, yes.
Including Kate?
Yes.
Why was she being tested?
She was being tested because we wanted to see if she was good enough to become prime candidate, okay?
So Kate was in the running to be prime candidate?
Yes!
And did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, I did. But I didn't ask him to do anything stupid. He knew it was against course rules.
How far did you ask him to push her?
I didn't ask him to push her. I asked him to test her. There's a huge difference! If Simon decided to give her too much caffeine or morphine or whatever, that's his responsibility. So if he did anything wrong, it was his own responsibility. He did it with his own mind and his own hand. We had nothing to do with it.
Damn.
Midnight, and still no suspect, unless you count everyone I've interviewed. It's no surprise that Ryan wants to avoid any suggestion of being responsible for Kate's death, but I wonder if the man protests just a little too much.
That protests too much. Yeah, he was a little bit. There wasn't any edge in the room. Yeah, he's a little pissy.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Did you know Kate Vine was a prime candidate?
No.
Do you know what a prime candidate is?
At Atlas. It's the best student.
And what does that mean?
It means they get a guaranteed job with a very good salary. Well, that's the idea anyway.
But?
Mostly they aren't up to it.
And what happens then?
They get sacked.
Right? This is a really terrible cult.
Thank you.
Come back later.
Probably be back later.
Just check if anything's in the restaurant at, you know, midnight. Oops, too far. Okay, so James doesn't know anything. Got it. Right?
Couple more questions, if that's okay. How do you think you'd have reacted if you'd found out that Kate had been chosen to be prime candidate?
Is that... was she?
I'm just asking how you think you'd react.
I don't know. I wouldn't react in any way, really. I'm not bothered. I don't think she was, though.
What makes you think that?
Well, it's just an impression I got. You know, she's a bit flaky, to be honest. She's just not really prime candidate material.
Really? I mean, I guess that's not a contradiction.
That's it for the time being. Thank you. Do you know whether Kate was in the running to be prime candidate or not?
I don't, but I do think she would have been chosen just because she was, you know, Kate.
You didn't discuss it with Kate?
No. No, she never talked about this.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I guess not.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I'll figure it out later. Hey, Paul, I know it's after midnight. I'm really happy you decided to stay up and such.
What are prime candidates?
The best of the bunch. The peaches.
And so what does it mean to be a prime candidate?
Success. We have a special relationship with many major international companies. We provide them with our best students. And they get an instant job.
And what do you get out of it?
Well, it's a little kickback. It's just business, Inspector.
Was Kate a prime candidate?
Well, as Ryan has probably already told you, yes, she was.
Did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, it's company policy. Leaders don't get involved.
And it covers your back, of course.
Well, nobody knows the students better than they do, Inspector. It's much better to let them just work it out among themselves.
It isn't very professional to force students to test each other to the point where one of them gets killed, Paul.
We don't force students to do anything that they don't want to do, Inspector.
So you don't force them into being tested?
No, we don't encourage anybody to hurt or offend anybody else here.
You don't use threshold testing, for instance?
No. If Simon Thompson went too far with Kate, that's his responsibility, not ours. He's the one you should be speaking to, if truth be told. I don't trust him myself.
Interesting. There's got to be a contradiction there. Hmm.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
I get a feeling Ryan is not going to want to talk to us anymore. I just asked him about that, didn't I? Oops. Did I miss the question? What Paul thinks about prime candidates? Okay. Pretty sure I asked him that.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Yeah, I did.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Chief, I'm happy you've been up till midnight.
Hello, Jenks. Yes, I'm still up. Thanks for asking.
Chief Ryan admitted that he asked Simon to test Kate to see if she was good enough to be prime candidate, but he's throwing it all back on Simon. Says it was up to Simon about how he went about testing her.
Very convenient. What does Paul say?
He pretty much backs Ryan up. He claims they don't do any threshold testing.
Well, that's a load of horse droppings. He knows you're onto him, Jenks, which means you're getting somewhere at last. It's only taken you till midnight, but well done nonetheless. Listen, call me back. I'm watching an old movie, but Christopher Lee's only just turned up, so I'll be here for another hour or so, yeah?
Okay, Chief. I'll call again.
Yeah, bye.
Okay, so basically, that tip's gotta be telling
Just a
us
few
there's
more
something
questions,
here.
if you don't mind.
Alright, I'll be right back. Bathroom again. 1 sec. Okay. We're back. Okay. So there's got to be some contradiction here. Because the tip can be broken. That has actually happened in this game. Sadly. Oh, shoot. You know what? I'm sorry. I gotta empty this bag. I didn't realize. One sec. Sorry. Sorry about that. I explained to you what this bag was. I'll probably discuss it, so I will save you from that. Shit. Okay. Let's see here. Leaders don't get involved in testing students. Let's start from the top. Kate was drunk. So why was she being tested to be a prime candidate? Nah, I think, okay.
Aha.
There we go.
You say you don't endorse threshold testing, that's the phrase, isn't it?
Yes.
Except you do, Paul, because you told me that the students use that CD in the mirror room. I've listened to that CD, and it very clearly mentions threshold testing. You keep batting this away, Paul. We don't really use hypnosis. The students aren't really tested, but I am this close to launching a full-scale investigation.
Look, we get a kickback from these students, and they have to be exceptional. Of course we have to test them. That doesn't mean we do anything illegal. What do you think we do? Bump off the ones we don't like?
Well, that depends on how far you push them, doesn't it?
Well, we certainly don't kill them. Nobody here wanted Kate dead.
I'm sure they didn't. But what do you expect, Paul, when you put students under that much pressure?
She was a very, very valuable student. She was worth a lot to the business.
Really? And how much would that be?
Well, if you really want to know, 50 grand.
Damn!
She was worth 50 grand?
Yes.
What, you were selling her?
Of course we were selling her. You don't get this, do you? We make perfect employees. Month after month. That's all we do.
What do you mean, perfect employees?
Slaves!
Big business needs, Inspector, more than anything else, is none of this altruistic, goody-goody crap. What we look for is people with ambition, no ethics. Push, greed is good, all right? We don't deal with all this comfort stuff. The survival of the fittest. That's all there is. There's no higher purpose, no big plan. There's nothing at the end of the rainbow, except what you have and you can enjoy in the here and now.
And what do you enjoy now, Paul?
You're gonna have to excuse me, Inspector. I'm a very busy man. I've got work to do.
It's midnight.
I'll see myself out.
Uh-oh.
Lovely man, your father.
Shut the gate on your way out.
Oh.
He's doing his level best to shut this place down. Get rid of him.
He's a policeman. We can't just...
You sort this, Ryan. You man up and you sort it. Tonight.
Oh boy. Oh. Well, pretty sure threatening a police officer is, you know, kind of the... Yeah, there's not much...
That doesn't sound good. Two totally morally bankrupt men are plotting to get rid of me. It's midnight. I don't have any backup and I don't even have a mobile phone. This is potentially quite bad. And what's Kyle got to do with it? I think I might make my way over to Atlas while Ryan isn't there. Maybe lock myself in.
Okay. Saving the game. Time for a final trip through the woods. Okay. That's fine. Let's just check everything while we're at it, because why not? Oops.
Prove to me that you're man enough to do this, Kyle, and then you can deal with that ridiculous police inspector.
How did you get there that fast?
What is this? What the hell? Scotland Yard, not hell. Hello, Ryan.
Hello, Inspector. What are you doing here?
Inspecting. So, come on. Let's have it.
I don't think you'd understand, Inspector. The best thing that you can do is turn around, go away, and leave us to it.
Knife.
What?
That knife gives me a perfect right to stick my nose in, investigate, and interfere.
This is all part of the Atlas course. It's a physical endurance exercise.
How often you can get stabbed?
The knife, Kyle.
Oh, called them out by name, too.
Drop it!
Is that Emma?
Not looking 100% brilliant for you, Ryan.
Well, please, Inspector, you've poked your nose into Atlas's affairs enough times to know that imaginative flair is part of the course's success. Our lessons are reinforced by a unique emotional experience.
Terror?
It's an extremely evocative tool.
Well, it's a good job you're not in charge of the national curriculum.
Now look, Inspector, I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're thinking. But believe me, Atlas had nothing to do with the deaths of those people.
You were just going to kill her!
Satanic sacrifice in the woods. That's not what we call circumstantial evidence, Ryan.
Simon. Now, I saw Simon walking home with Kate last Friday
Sure
after
you
the
did.
meeting. Now, Simon had some strange idea that he was in the running to become prime candidate. Well, a knob of butter has more chance of becoming prime minister. Oh, wait.
So are you telling me that
Simon killed her? Well, it seems reasonable. It's likely, isn't it?
any more likely than you, Ryan?
We're not gonna find out who the lady behind the mask is?
Pig!
Oh!
I know. Police brutality.
Dude! Jenks!
You okay?
Okay. Bye. Yeah. Would be my reaction to that too.
You save someone from being sacrificed, and that's the thanks you get. If that wasn't an occult ceremony, I don't know what is. The Rands have been lying all along. But what's Simon going to say about Ryan's accusation?
Hey Simon, it's after midnight. You still
Ask
up?
about a few more things, please.
I want to ask you about, Ryan saying that you killed Kate.
What would you say if I said it's been suggested that you were seen walking home with Kate after Atlas last Friday?
What? By who?
The same person who suggested that you wanted Kate out of the picture because you found out she was in the running to be prime candidate.
What? Who said that?
Just a question.
I didn't think I was in the running. It was Ryan, wasn't it?
I am in no position to say.
It was Ryan.
Simon, calm down.
No, I can prove it. Kate's driving license, give it to me.
Why?
Kate's driving license, please.
You mean that thing I've had since the beginning and didn't know what the hell it was for?
See that pattern on the tape there? Let me show you something.
Pattern on the tape there.
See this pattern?
Same one.
Now look at that. It's the same pattern. This has come from the same roll of tape as this.
So?
So there's only one person has tape like that. Ryan.
What?
He gave me this piece of tape when I was in his office once. Why?
That is flimsy
has
as hell
Kate's driving
evidence.
license got a piece of Ryan's tape on it?
I have no idea, Simon.
Where did you find it?
Oh, by the lake.
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? Ryan was testing her. He was doing a boundary test to see how much she would do, how far she would go to be a prime candidate.
It
all
is,
went
but
wrong.
at the same time.
Okay. It's one of the things we do at the course, right? You give something that's important to you to someone else, then they go and hide it somewhere. It's to teach you to not be bothered when you lose something that's important to you, all right? Kate gives her driving license to Ryan. Ryan goes and hides it somewhere down the lake. Kate finds out, she goes down looking for it, probably drunk, and she falls in.
I'm afraid I find that a bit far-fetched, Simon.
It makes perfect sense if you know anything at all about how Atlas
But
works.
Simon, if you got the tape from Ryan, Kate could have got it from him.
He told me he doesn't lend it out.
He lent it to you.
But I didn't kill her! Do a lab test on the card. His DNA will be all
Don't
over
have time for that.
And what if yours is all over it?
It won't be. I didn't kill her. I'm sorry. Just give me a minute. I need some painkillers.
I thought you were allergic to... right, you're not. It's the first time he's gotten up from there. And we're making everyone move from their scene. Yeah, oh no, indeed. He left. He left! He ran out! He left! Oh god.
Where did he go in such a hurry? Is he trying to act as suspiciously as possible?
We're in the woods again. I love how we're licensed. This thing I've had for the entire game. Like, I knew it was going to come into play at some point. Alright, Atlas. Oh, it's locked again.
Damn. I suppose it was too much to hope that Ryan had left the place open.
See if anyone's in the restaurant. You know, this is a very unattended pub, just saying.
Couple more questions, if that's okay?
Have you seen patterned tape like this anywhere before?
Oh, Ryan's got some. I know because I borrowed it.
When was that?
A couple of months ago?
Have you still got it?
I don't think so. I haven't seen it since then.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Like, I really want to go ask James anything right now.
A few more questions, please.
Did Simon mention walking home with anyone after the meeting last Friday?
No, he just came home. Why?
He didn't mention walking home with Kate.
No, definitely not.
Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later. Ask you a couple more things, please.
Do you know how well Simon knew Kate?
Not really.
Did you ever see them together?
No, why? Do you think he killed her?
I've no idea. Do you think he'd be capable of that?
Do you think we're all capable of it?
No, I don't.
Sure. So you'd never been in your police car responding to an incident? Driven past a school at high speed?
Don't know. Maybe.
Well, you've answered your own question then. When you've got a need and things get in your way, it's human nature to either ignore them or get rid of them. Any way you can. That's all murder is, isn't it?
Maybe you're right.
Damn.
Ever seen tape like this anywhere before?
Nah.
Everyone is capable of murder. So you know about Simon.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Let's talk to Emma first, I guess.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
3 things I haven't asked her.
Have you seen this anywhere before?
I've seen it somewhere, but can't remember. Sorry, no.
What were the 3 things I haven't asked her?
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Why don't you have a mobile phone, by the way?
Just as it gets to the good bit, great. Go on, Jenks.
Pause it.
So, where to start? Paul admitted that they do use threshold testing. Apparently they get a wedge of cash from various companies in exchange for each prime candidate they produce.
Interesting.
Also, I met Ryan and some of his friends in the woods in the middle of some sort of occult ceremony. I have no idea what they were doing, but it did not look good. But Ryan insisted that Simon walked Kate home after the meeting last Friday. He's claiming Simon killed her.
And what does Simon say?
He doesn't agree, not surprisingly. He says it was Ryan, because of something to do with a piece of tape stuck to Kate's driving license, which Simon claims belonged to Ryan.
He just said he
Turns out
didn't
it was
have
Ryan
one.
who was testing
Plus,
Kate
we've seen
by
them.
sticking the driving license to a tree in the woods in the dark and telling Kate to get it, knowing she'd fall in. And no, before you ask, it doesn't make any sense to me either.
Right, so basically Simon says Ryan was testing her and Ryan says Simon was testing her. Well, either one of them is lying or neither of them are. And nobody was testing anybody.
I suppose that's always a possibility.
Wouldn't surprise me, Jenks. Well, I don't know. I can't help you. But you're as close as you're going to get. Just check everything that everyone's said. Go through everyone's statements. The answer's in there somewhere. Call me back when there's some good news, eh? Preferably a confession.
Well, if I can get one.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chief.
Thanks, Chief. That's extremely helpful. Oh, God. Okay. There's a contradiction somewhere. And it could be anybody. Except I can't talk to either of these two. What video? Well, I can't get to, Right. Well, I can't get to Ryan or Paul. At least I don't think I can. I don't think so. Oops.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Wait a minute. Didn't walk home isn't going to be a contradiction using the bike.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Alright.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
2 months ago. months ago. Except... Yes!
You last saw that sticky tape 2 months ago, was that correct?
Yes.
So how come you used it last week to tape over the broken window outside? That's the same tape.
Well, I must have been mistaken.
You see, the reason I'm asking is that it's exactly the same tape that was found attached to Kate's driving license, found at the scene. The tape that only Ryan has. Ryan, and of course, you.
So what are you saying?
You did it!
Who's got the tape now? Do you know where it is?
No. No, I don't know where it is. Why are you asking me about this tape?
You seem nervous, Rebecca. Is there a problem?
Well, you're practically accusing me of having something to do with that woman's murder, aren't you?
I wasn't accusing you of anything, Rebecca. Unless there's something you'd like to tell me.
No, I wouldn't like to tell you anything.
Okay, well, that's fine. Obviously, we'll be swabbing everyone in the area for DNA, so if anything comes up on Kate's license, DNA traces.
What will come up? Nothing will come up. Right, I've had enough. I've got to get back.
Rebecca! Would you like to explain to me exactly what is going on?
Which bit? The fact that some leggy bitch was trying to steal my husband?
Oh, there we go.
I think you had better tell me what you know, Rebecca.
Okay. You want to know what I know?
Yes.
Kate Vine seduced my husband and was going to blackmail him.
Yep.
Not only did she sleep with him, that whore did it just for his money, our money.
How did you work that out?
I heard her. I knew it was her arguing with Emma Bowman. Emma was trying to talk her out of it.
And how did she come to be at the lake?
She dropped that driving license thing when she came in. She was drunk. She dropped her bag. I took it out to the woods and stuck it over the lake. Then I waited for her. When she came out, I told her where it was, said someone had just run off into the woods with it.
You led her to the lake.
She was reaching out over the lake to get it. I didn't do anything. She just fell in.
But you let her drown.
It was dark. I couldn't see anything. I couldn't help her.
Really? Did you try, Rebecca?
Well, it was too late. She was just flapping about in the water. It was pathetic. She was making these gurgling sounds.
And what did you do?
I got a big stick. I just pushed her down with it until she stopped.
Pushed her
Well, she was dead anyway. What did it matter?
You killed her, Rebecca.
She slept with my husband.
She didn't, Rebecca.
What do you mean?
You got the wrong girl.
It was Emma. That's right.
Who? Emma. It was Emma.
Rebecca Rand, I am arresting you for the murder of Kate Vine. You do not have to say anything, but anything you do say may be taken down and will be used in evidence against you. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes.
So, it appears that Kate Vine's death was a tragic case of mistaken identity. But there are some loose threads here. What was Ryan doing with Kyle and that girl in the woods? What if I hadn't interrupted? And what really happened to Liam last year? It seems I've only scratched the surface of Atlas and the Rand business empire. Trying to find out about Paul Rand's past is like peering into dense fog. He gives nothing away and covers his tracks with military efficiency. However, what is known is that Paul Rand has a lot of connections in high places. Politicians, celebrities, business leaders. Perhaps James Wilson's ideas weren't too wide of the mark after all. I get the feeling there's still a lot more to learn about the Rand business empire.
We're going to have to excuse us. Atlas is closed for the moment, but we'll be open again very soon. Thank you for your interest.
Ooh, is there going to be a sequel? I mean, honest, I am really happy I sussed that last one out. Stupid tape on the window. I can't believe I even remembered that. Oh. Ha! Woo! That was definitely the experience, yeah. Yeah, I knew it was Rebecca too. The whole time I'm like, this is so easily one of these other people, it's gotta be Rebecca. She's like the one telling me the least amount of information. Yeah, exactly. She was like helpful when it suited her. That was a good game. You know, I mean, like, interactive movie, whatever. Yeah, it was good. It wasn't really that convoluted. The times I needed cheats, whatnot, were because I wasn't putting things together. There's a few, I'd call it like one glitch here and there with the tip thing, but whatever. So there's gotta be like a sequel planned or something. Maybe, I don't know, maybe there isn't. Maybe they just wanted to leave it like that. Man, at a tiny budget. No worries, man. I think I am going to end the stream here. I was hoping to save the game or not. I was hoping to play a little something else after this, but I am tired. It's been 3 hours and 3.5 hours. I'm just so happy I beat this. Yes. I figured out the final. I'm just really happy I figured out the final puzzle. Like, straight up. I'm really happy I figured that out. 96%. Huh. Oh, that must be how many scenes I saw. I never went back to James because I didn't care. I wonder what I missed with that. Oh, it doesn't even matter. Or maybe it was earlier, too. There may be some things I didn't bother asking about because, you know. These poppy pods, like any... Oops. These poppy pods end up really being anything? I don't think so. Well, outside of the, Simon being like, oh, you can't use opioids. Like, yeah, you can use opioids. Yeah. That was a good game. Good game. Not like amazing, but it was good. It was a good story, you know? I mean, it got really weird, don't get me wrong. It's a point and click game. It get kind of weird in general. Alright, well. As I said, I think that's going to do it for me for today. It's been 3.5 hours, and I'm going to be on stream on Schrodinger Cat's channel again tonight. Around 6 o'clock p.m. Apparently we're doing a show about stuff that happened over the weekend. Involving some Moors getting arrested. And we might be talking about the Bill Cosby case too, briefly. I don't know. All I know is I've been asked to show up, so I'm going to show up. So thank you all for watching. I do too. Like, this game is new enough to where there wouldn't be a sequel right now. In fact, you know what? Let's go look at the... When did this come out? Oh, never mind. This came out July 10th, 2015. The latest game is called At the Dead of Night, which I just bought. Now, that's the next one I'm going to play. At the Dead of Night. There's no way I can get this on the stream without, like, painstakingly putting it on there or whatever. But it says here At the Dead of Night is part horror film, part horror game, and part ghost hunt. Blends live action and graphics to create a unique, immense horror experience like no other. Now, I don't play horror games a lot, but, what the heck? Anyway, that's for another time. Right now, as I said, I gotta go rest, because I'm a little tired. I want to be awake for the sing tonight. So, thank you guys all for watching. I really do appreciate it. As always, I love you all. Have a good night, everybody. I hope to see you on Schrodinger's Cat's channel around 6 o'clock. Laters.